Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are going to do a quick hands-on of the Xiaomi Mi4 which we have with us. So Xiaomi Mi4 is not yet launched in India, but it will come to India for a price less than 20,000 rupees, and this is something which we expect. As far as the hardware goes and the build quality is definitely on the premium side as compared to Mi3 on Mi4. So we have the Mi3 over there, as you can see, and we have the Mi4. So Mi3 is bigger in size. It has a plastic back cover over there, as you can see, whereas we have a plastic back cover on the Mi4 as well, but on the edges we see metal being used on the Mi4. We have the black color variant of this device. However, this device will also come in a white color variant, which we have already showed you. So I will add that video in this particular video as well as a clip, so that you can see how does the white one look like. So this is the black one, which looks good. It looks very premium in terms of the overall look and feel. It is very good to hold in one hand, unlike the Mi3, which is slightly bigger phone to hold in one hand. Mi4 is not that big to hold in one hand. Mi4 also has thinner bezel as compared to Mi4, which you can easily find out. You have thinner bezel on Mi4 as compared to Mi3. However, the display size is same. The display size is same on both of these phones. You have 5-inch display on this one, 5-inch display on this one. You have full high definition display on both of these phones. So this is how the Mi4 look like. I would like to say that this Mi4 has a very premium build quality. However, the back cover is again made up of plastic, but on the white one it is glossy plastic, on the black one it is matte finish. So I would rather recommend you to go for the black one, because the matte finish plastic on the Mi4 will not get a lot of fingerprints, especially on the matte one, and it will also give you a nice grip, unlike the white one will be having a glossy back panel, which again cannot be removed. The back cover cannot be removed from any of these two phones. As far as specification goes, this is running on 801 chipset as compared to Mi4, which is running on Snapdragon 800. So this device, as far as the processor goes, is having a quad-core processor again, which is a pretty good processor, and it is having, or it is clocked at 2.5 GHz, carried 400 cores, and it is Snapdragon 801 MSM 8974 AC chipset. We have Adreno 330 as the GPU. The build quality of the Xiaomi Mi4 is definitely on the premium side. It is pretty good to hold in one hand, but the metal part actually feels slightly, you can say, sharp when you hold this device in one hand. Although the edges are kind of tempered, you can see that the edges are tempered on this phone, and it makes this device easy and good enough to hold in one hand. At the rear camera, you can see that we have a rear camera on this device, for which I will show you the quality of the rear camera as well. Apart from this, the storage which is going to be there on this device is going to be 16 GB and with 3 GB of RAM. 3 GB of RAM is definitely very good amount of RAM which you will get on this device, unlike the 2 GB RAM which we have. I think we do not have 2 GB RAM, but I will confirm that later. Anyways, talking about the camera on this device, we have 8 megapixel camera at the front. The front camera is again fixed focus, but it can record high definition videos. You have nice metallic earpiece. You have glass being used on the front, which is also having protection as well. So you do have protection on the front glass, and I think it should be Corning Gorilla Glass 3. We will confirm that. We have an IPS LCD display. Display resolution is 1080p, and the pixel density is 441 pixels per inch. As far as back cover is concerned, back cover is plastic. The rear camera on this device over here, it is a 13 megapixel camera. Can record high definition videos. It does support HDR mode. And again, when we talk about the NT2 benchmark score, I can show you the NT2 benchmark score. This is how the NT2 benchmark score will look like on this device. The front has these touch capacitor buttons at the bottom, which does have LED as well. So you will see them, you will be able to see them, especially in dark rooms as well. The front camera is also decent. Let me just show you the camera quality. I will take a photo of my Mi3 over there, as you can see. So this is how the camera quality or the camera interface will look like. Again, this device is running the MIUI 5 as of now. However, the one which will come to India will be having the MIUI 6, which is getting ready till that time. So MIUI 6 is going to come on this device as far as UI is concerned, but the camera interface as of now is of the MIUI 5. So let me just show you the camera quality. There are some new features which I can easily notice. So it will take the photo after focusing, and I can show you this photo to show you the clarity of the photos you can get. So you get a pretty good, decent clarity, especially in daylight or in this kind of light where you have this phone. So a lot of natural light is falling on the phone. The details are also clear. The color production is also good. Again, pretty okay for a device like this. I would say it is better as compared to the other devices which are there in the market. As far as the front camera is concerned, I can show you the front camera view as well. So this is how the front camera view will look like. The front camera is very good. So I can see the amount of details, and I think it does have focus as well. it does not look like it is a fixed focus camera. It seems like it is an autofocus camera at the front, which is definitely which will have an advantage over the other phones which are there in the market. So the front camera is capable of doing high definition video at 1080p, and I can show you the details for that. So in the settings I should be able to see that. Okay, I'm not able to see again. I will show this thing later. As far as rear camera is concerned, I can show you the rear camera view. So this is how the rear camera view, and one thing which is there on this device, especially on the front camera, I can see the age, and you can also record high definition video from the rear camera. You can record videos in HDR mode. You can record videos in HDR mode. You can also record videos in 4K mode. So 4K resolution videos can also be recorded. As far as front camera goes, I can show you that the front cameras also shows you the age, and for that I think okay, this is the timer, but the front camera also shows you the age in case you would like to see that. That can happen on this phone. So camera wise, this is going to be a decent device. Build quality wise, this is going to be a better device as compared to Mi4, as compared to Mi3, which is already there in the market. In terms of specification, it is far better than Mi3. Maybe not far better, but slightly better. Mi3 will also become a better option when this device comes to in market, because Mi3 will be easily affordable, easily accessible in terms of buying. You can easily buy Mi3 once Mi4 comes into the market, because Mi3 will become accessible at that time. As of now, it is not that much accessible. Today only the sale actually started for Mi3, and it sold out. It got reserved in 1 second actually. So these are the MIUI application which are running on top of Android. I can show you the settings for the phone. So this is how the settings UI look like. Let me just show you the configuration and version of Android. So version of Android which you can expect on this phone is going to be 4.4.3. It is having a quad-core 2.5 GHz quad-core processor, 3 GB of RAM it is, and then we have other things as you can see. Apart from this, I can show you some buttons over there. So you can customize the button just like the one which we have seen on the Mi3. We can show you the display settings over there. So display settings, you do have support for automatic brightness as well, as you can see, and apart from that you do have prevent pocket dial operation as well, which you can enable. You do have wallpaper supported. Again, static and live wallpapers will be supported. You can download a lot of wallpapers. You can control the pulse notification light, which is actually over there. So this looks like a very decent phone. The UI which is running on top of Android is MIUI 5. However, you will get with MIUI 6. You have all the application, all the tools, all the features which will be supported on this phone as well as compared to the Mi3. So this looks like a very promising device. The camera is also good. Settings, I can show you the sound settings over there. So under sound settings, we can see that we have silent mode, we have phone ringtone, we have touch tone which you can enable and disable. And if I go out and show you the notification settings over there, so under notification you can have a bar style as well. Again, all these things will go away. The UI will change drastically once this phone comes to the market. You will not have this MIUI 5 running on top of Android, but you will have MIUI 6 running on top of Android. Storage wise, I can show you the information. Again, this is the 16 GB model which we have. Available amount of storage for the user is going to be 10 GB. On an application area where you can actually which is occupied as now is 1 GB, so you can install application on the 10 GB storage area, which is good enough, and for installing heavy games as well, in case you would like to install heavy games. You do have connectivity in terms of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. You do have support for tethering as well, so you can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot as well on this device. All of the features will also be supported. Security settings are also there. You can actually have different kind of security over there. You have different kind of screen lock which will be supported. You can also have a pattern unlock in case you would like to do that. So you do not have as of now the new thing which I have seen on the Redmi 1S, which was the light mode, in which the UI becomes different and it becomes easy to use to be used by old age people. So the icon become big. That option is not there on this device, but as far as Antutu benchmark goes, it is good. In terms of ranking, I can show you the bar chart. So this device is above all other devices in terms of benchmark score, but don't look at this. I will show you the actual thing once I use this device, once I do the full review of this device. Mi4 definitely looks like a decent option as of now. Especially if you are planning to have a better phone, if you are planning to have the fastest phone, you can always wait and not buy Mi3 as of now, but wait for Mi4. It will come to the market, Indian market, for approximately in October end. It will come to the market. It will come for less than 20,000 rupees. I can show you the contacts over there. So this is how the contacts thing look like. Again, the same thing which we have seen earlier. The phone dialer again is there, although you do not have the option of making a video call from the phone dialer. messaging application is over there, and under the messaging application I can easily type. The keyboard is different on this one. You do have a pop-up, although I do not see swipe to type enabled. I think the Swift key keyboard may not come pre-installed on this one. However, that was coming pre-installed on the Mi 3. So we will see whether it comes pre-installed or not, but we do have a lot of applications which will come pre-installed. Not a lot of application, but useful application which will come pre-installed. This is the Chinese version which we have. The Indian retail model will be different, not in terms of build quality, not in terms of look and feel, but in terms of the application which you will get pre-installed. When it comes to notes, you do have that functionality in which you can take a note on the MIUI. This functionality will be slightly different on the MIUI 6. So let's see what happens, and we will tell you more once we have this device for review. Once we get it for review, the build quality is definitely nice. The form factor of the device is slightly different. This feels slightly heavier as compared to Mi 3, which is something I can say for the first. So this is something which I felt. Again, this feels a lot more solid as compared to Mi 3, which is actually having a very good plastic at the backside, but again you can feel this plastic, and this device is not that good to hold in one hand or to be used with one hand, because it has thicker bezel on the top as well as at the bottom as well as on the edges, whereas this one has slightly less thicker bezel on the top and the bottom, and very thin bezels on the edges. So all in all, we would like to give a thumbs up to this device. Do let us know if you have any questions for Mi 4. We would love to help you. You can like this video. This video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.